To our live news updates, I am Olubenga George. Let's begin with the headlines. Ebonyi declares 2-day public holiday for PVC collection. Tension erupts as calls reach Buhari's heirs over some wicked removal. And on the foreign scene, Russia and NATO member Estonia expel envoys. And in sports, George Weah backs Morocco's bid. Now let's move to the news in detail. Governor David Umahi of Ebonyi State has declared a 2-day public holiday from Thursday to Friday for all civil and public servants, including primary and secondary school teachers, for the collection of permanent voter cards in the state. Umahi said this on Monday in a statement issued in Abakaliki by Mr. Uchenna Orji, Commissioner for Information and State Orientation. He said that this was in consideration of the Independent National Electoral Commission's deadline for the collection of PVC nationwide. He says that this is to enable the good people of Ebonyi, who are yet to collect their PVCs, to proceed to their respective local government PVC collection centers to collect theirs, bearing in mind that the last day of the collection is on Sunday, January 29. Moving away from that, Toye Cole, the All Progressives Congress governorship candidate in Rivers State, has urged President Muhammadu Buhari to declare a state of emergency in the state. Cole posited that the political crisis rocking the state is due to Executive Orders 21 and 22 that Governor Nyesom Wike recently signed. This was disclosed in a statement signed by Sugbeye Eli, the Rivers APC 2023 campaign council spokesperson, where Cole called on the president to immediately intervene. The governorship hopeful added that attacks have been more audacious in other parts of the state, with opposition parties and candidates being the targets. Cole pointed out that the recent governorship campaign of the APC in the Rumuwaji playing grounds in the Mile 1 Diobo area of Port Harcourt, the state capital, was attacked with improvised explosive devices. Recall, Alive News earlier reported that Governor Nyesom Wike of Rivers has told the national chairman of the party of the PDP, Yochia Ayus, that the battle line has been drawn between the two camps. Wike threatened that his camp will do everything legally possible to remove the illegalities of the party. The governor described the recent suspension of some party members as rubbish, adding that the punitive mode would not save the day. And now on the foreign scene, Russia said on Monday it was downgrading diplomatic relationship with NATO member Estonia, accusing it of total Russophobia, and Tallinn responded by telling Moscow's envoy to the Baltic nation to leave. Estonia and its Baltic neighbors Latvia and Lithuania have been among a group of NATO allies arguing strongly for Germany to provide its Leopard battle tanks to boost Ukraine in fighting off Russia's invasion. The Russian Foreign Ministry said it had told the Estonia envoy he must leave next month, and both countries would be represented in each other's capitals by an interim charge of affairs instead of an ambassador. Estonia responded in kind, telling the Russian envoy to leave by February 7. Foreign Affairs Minister Urmas Reinsalu said in a statement credited to Estonia's Reinsalu, the country said it will continue to support Ukraine as Russia is planning large-scale attacks and calls on other like-minded countries to increase their assistance to Ukraine. Estonia joined some other Western countries last week in sending more weapons of its own to Ukraine. Moscow said Monday's move was in response to an Estonian decision to reduce the size of Russian embassy in Tallinn. And now in sports, Liberian President George Weah has added his backing for Morocco's bid to host the 2025 African Cup of Nations. The former striker, who is the only African ever to win football's prestigious Ballon d'Or, awarded to the world's best player, said he expressed his fullest and strong support for the nation who reached the semi-final of the Qatar 2022 World Cup. BBC Sports Africa understands Weah relayed his backing in private during the May Days International Peace Forum last November, which is hosted annually in the Moroccan city Tangier. Weah cited Morocco's investment in football development and said he has already begun campaigning for the bid with stakeholders around the continent. The 56-year-old, who played for clubs including Monaco, AC Milan and Chelsea during an 18-year career, also spoke of Morocco bringing immense pride to Africa during the World Cup. Algeria, South Africa, Zambia, and a joint bid from Benin, Nigeria are the other top nations seeking to replace Guinea, who were stripped of their hosting rights because of concerns over infrastructure and facilities. Confederation of African Football inspection teams are touring the bidding countries this month. Findings will be submitted to the 24-member CAF Executive Committee, which will announce the winner on 10th February. And that's all our news updates. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'm Olubenga George.